Real good-looking day tomorrow. I think Wednesday looks fine as well. And get to the end of this week, could be some issues out there. The picture I'll show you, okay, over my shoulder, is a pretty good-looking sky, and it's clearer now than it was earlier. There are a few clouds out there, but they're thinning out, and it will be a brighter day for your Tuesday. 45 degrees as of right now. High temp today was 52. You hit that at 5:37 in the afternoon. 43 was your low. That was at 1 o'clock this morning, 1:13. Records are, excuse me, the normals are 44 and 31. So, you know, look, in one category, you're 8 degrees above average. The other category, you're 12 degrees above the average. And if you look at the records, we didn't touch them. They were set exactly 100 years apart. 65 was set in 1890. In 1990 on the state, we had our record low of 7 degrees. So what do you expect going into tomorrow and then right through the end of this week? You get 2 good days that lie ahead. Tuesday and Wednesday look fine. March truly roars in that whole, like, you know, in like a lion thing. Well, I think it's going to happen this March because there is going to be a storm that develops. As of right now, there is more rain than snow for the New York City area. Now, if you go north of the area, you're still going to find, you know, more rain than snow, but maybe a little bit more snow mixes in. But I still think this storm, primarily rain versus snow. But it is going to be windy out there. Put a little exclamation point there because I'm talking 40, maybe 50-mile-per-hour gusts. Maybe some get stronger than that by the coast. It sets up off our shore as a nor'easter because it's pushing in those northeast winds. So what happens is low-pressure system in the midsection of the country moves to the east, and then once it gets offshore, it intensifies. You put a low-pressure system off our shores, that counterclockwise spin bringing in right there, boom, 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 that northeast wind. And you got to be concerned with, you know, some coastal flooding problems, perhaps, those big winds as well. But we watched this one. Currently, there's nothing to watch in our skies. It looks just beautiful out there. So a couple of good-looking days. Tuesday, Wednesday looking just fine. Wednesday, a few additional clouds will make their way in as we watch 2 separate systems, one out around California, one around the Texas-Louisiana border. Those will both sort of move into our direction, again, push offshore and intensify. So for tomorrow, there's abundant sunshine overhead, 55 degrees. I think this is really the pick of the week. You're about 10 degrees or more above normal. I think we could be on the verge of finishing up what could very well end up being the warmest February ever, at least in recorded history. Right now, we're less than a half a degree behind, but I see a couple of days where we'll be, you know, 10 degrees or more above average to finish out the month. 58 on Wednesday. I think some late clouds come into the area. Thursday into Friday, that's where that storm develops. And then Saturday, we'll push out here about 46. Sunday, 48 degrees with a good-looking sky overhead.
You ready to call it? Winter's over?
I'm not ready to call that. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, you little cold air combined with this system, there's going to be a lot of moisture.
Yes,
I just
sir.
don't think the temperatures are set up cold enough right now.
Don't be lulled here, right?
I haven't had the big one yet.
Not yet.